guys on YouTube today? How are you guys today? Well, I want to talk to you guys today and explain to you guys today on how to upgrade your laptop's Wi-Fi on your HP laptop computer. But the problem is not all laptops can be upgraded. Certain HP laptops can't be upgraded with a newer style Wi-Fi code. Now, the card I have purchased was a Intel Centrino Advanced in 6235 dual band 2x2 Bluetooth module Wi-Fi code, and that's this tiny little guy. And by the way, this little guy does not work in my computer. It's not capable to handle the newer technology. This is not compatible with HP laptop computers. Now, I'm going to show you on why this doesn't work with this typical model. Now, this calls for all HP computers. Now, if you have a own computer, this might work with any own laptop computer, except for HP laptops. But I think the reason why HP is now want you to upgrade the Wi-Fi code in your laptop computer, because it only depends on the type of motherboard your laptop computer has. Now, this is going to be an epic fail, just to let you guys know. This is not going to work like it's supposed to. And by the way, this does not come with any type of driver CDs to, update the drivers and say, oh, you need to update the system BIOS and stuff like that. No, that's not going to work, guys. I already tested this out and stuff like that. And by the way, the computer is cold. By the way, it has not been started. It hasn't been booted up in a pretty while now here. And I'm going to show you on this Bluetooth Intel Wi-Fi code for my computer. All you're going to need is a very small screwdriver to take the screws out, and you're going to need a soft cloth to be able to put the Wi-Fi code in, just to make sure you don't scratch up your top here. Now let's go ahead and flip the computer over on the back side of the computer. Now where we can access the panel is right here. This is where we need to access the Wi-Fi code. Now the Wi-Fi code in this one works just fine, but when I upgrade it to the advanced Wi-Fi code Bluetooth technology, it's not going to work. Now, it's a known code out there. It's a low-end code. I can actually upgrade my laptop Wi-Fi code as well. First of all, going to need to take out the battery and put the battery off to the side. Now, on the computer, we have two little screws on this typical model. Okay, now the model I have is a pretty nice computer. I really do like this laptop computer. Now, HP has changed a couple things in the way this motherboard is made. Now, typically, if you can upgrade your laptop, you could, but sometimes it may or may not work, and I'm going to demonstrate to you that as well. Now, this laptop I'm going to be upgrading is a Baroon G6 laptop computer. I'm going to demonstrate you guys. The Wi-Fi code is right here. This is what the inside of my laptop computer is. This is what we need to upgrade. Wi-Fi code. This is a stock Wi-Fi code, and I'm going to try to attempt to put this Wi-Fi code in. But we all know this Wi-Fi code will not work on this type of computer. Now, first of all, let's get started by removing the two antennas on the stock Wi-Fi code. Now, typically you should have a spudule and also a ground strap by upgrading your components in your computer. Now, this laptop has two screws. I need to take out of the tiny little screws in here. Now you can also use a regular screwdriver, one that has no magnet to it, or you can also use a magnet screwdriver as well. A magnet screwdriver is perfectly safe for the laptop as well. And we're going to, we lost my little tiny little screw down there. That's okay, I can get it up. We'll pull this little guy up. Move the antennas out the way. And we gotta slowly pull out the code here. This is the stock code is inside my laptop. I'll put that right though. And we're going to see if we can fishy this tiny little screw out, or you don't accidentally lose the screw itself. And we're going to put this code in and show you this is not compatible with this type of computer. And we just pull it out. Oops. That's okay. We're not going to hurt this little code here. This is what the code I got. It's just the standard Intel code. It's an Intel Centrino advanced code here. Now we're going to pull up the antennas. Put this at a 90-degree angle for it to fit inside the laptop motherboard. Now, we need to take both of the screws and screw the collar down. Now I'm holding the screw down for we don't lose the screw inside the computer. Now, I'm going to show you on how this computer reacts to this Wi-Fi code. Now we need to plug the tiny antenna wires in, and they're very small and they're very delicate as well. And you don't want to break the tiny little wires or the antenna clips on your wires as well. Now after you get the connected, they will connect right into the same slot as the original Wi-Fi code. Now, see, here is the brand new Wi-Fi code, both antennas connected. And by the way, this is just what my computer in general will look like when you access all your stuff. You have the access to your DVD drive, your Wi-Fi, your memory, and also your hard drive, and also your CMOS battery for this computer. Now, let's go and put the panel back on. Snap this panel back on. Slide in actually. Then click the panel in. By the way, this does have a couple clips to actually also hold it down. And let's go ahead and screw the lower two screws in. And by the way, when I boot this computer up, it's going to probably boot or not boot, because the Wi-Fi code in this computer is not compatible with this laptop computer. This is apparently only for HP laptops, because if you have an ARM laptop computer, you could probably do the same thing. We're going to move the towel here and put the towel off to the side, because we will need to take out this Wi-Fi code and put the stock code back in. Now let's go ahead and open it up and see what we get on the screen. Alright, are we going to have a successful boot or not a successful boot on this computer? Now I can go directly to the BIOS system in my computer. Watch what it does. This device is not compatible with this motherboard. Just to show you, this is the truth. This Wi-Fi computer is not compatible with this type of computer. Now, you'll probably say, how can I get this code to work? It's not going to work. Because why? You think because, oh, you need a driver update, or you need to update the BIOS on this computer. By the way, this computer is about 2 years old. I bought it 2011 in May. it's a perfect example on why you have to do the research on your laptop computer before you decide to do any upgrades. Now, it's telling me I need to shut off the computer and also remove this wireless cord and put the stock cord back in. Kinda sad, but that's okay. This is an epic fail of the wireless Bluetooth adapter, Wi-Fi cord, and this computer is not compatible with this type of motherboard. Now, what we need to do is we need to bring the towel back before we have the towel to take out the battery again and put the battery off to the side. And we need to flip it back on lower before we can actually drain out the battery or the energy in the computer. Just for 5 seconds, yeah? There we go, that's done. By the way, upgrading your computer is a very easy task to do, but if you don't know what your motherboard can also handle, it can also damage the board as well by trying to upgrade certain components in this computer. Now, this Wi-Fi card will not work on any HP computers because it's just not compatible with the HP's operating system, apparently. That's what we need to do. Again, we need to take off the little antennas before we make sure we don't break the antenna leads. And also, we need to remove the two little screws. Now, this is sad because I wanted the Bluetooth technology in my computer. But, you know what? I can buy a code. It's actually compatible with this laptop. Let's take out the Wi-Fi in my computer. This is the little guy there. Non-compatible with this laptop computer. Now we'll just stick that off to the side. And now we'll just redo the reverse order. Let's stick the stock code back in this computer. Now, why does HP does this? I don't know why. HP does this for a couple reasons. For you don't have to upgrade your computer. You have to buy a new computer just to upgrade your certain components in your computer. And by the way, once I plug the stock card back in, she will boot to its normal routine. And by the way, don't forget to plug your antenna wires in. You got to plug these little guys in for you to actually have the Wi-Fi capability on your laptop as well. Now these wires are very tricky to clip in. It's a very delicate wires. And nope, not it. Come on. Wires can be quite tricky. But you know, let's get the second antenna wire in. I mean, the wires can be quite fiddly because, you know, hey, that's just antenna wires for you. You can't get them to snap in. Come on, you little boop. Okay, now I got one antenna in. And now I gotta fight with the other antenna. As the antenna leads can be quite tricky to get in. Now, we got both of the antennas back in on this computer. This is how you can switch back to your original factory Wi-Fi code. But you need to know what code you need to buy for your laptop computer if you decide to upgrade the Wi-Fi code. First, you need to understand your computer to upgrade certain components in this laptop. Alright, now we just go and put the battery back in, and now we just boot it back up like normal, and she will work completely fine with the stock antenna back in my computer as well. That's how you can try to upgrade your laptop's Wi-Fi to a different Wi-Fi code. Now sometimes the computer won't recognize the new holder because it's gonna be quite old or quite new, or whatever your computer to try to upgrade onto your computer itself. But one, don't buy this computer for your HP or this Wi-Fi HP wireless card not compatible with this HP laptop computer. Alright guys, if you're very new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that leave a comment below. Also, please leave a thumbs up if you like the way I did this. And also, peace out. Bye guys. Please share. See you in the next vlog. Alright, toodles guys. See you later.